It only gets crazier. It only gets crazier by the day. You got Kelsey Plum exposing the reason that Caitlin Clark is so hated by all of these WNBA players is because she's popular and she's white. This is crazy. Why she was treated the way she was treated. Why Caitlin Clark is being treated the way she's been treated after doing everything to change these.
What you're seeing right now has sparked one of the biggest debates in recent WNBA history. Online discussions about Caitlin Clark have intensified, with fans and commentators questioning how the league has handled recent controversies. The conversation has grown far beyond a single game, drawing attention across the sports world. The latest wave of speculation gained momentum after Kelsey Plum made comments that quickly spread online, adding to the ongoing discussion. Supporters argue the situation reflects broader concerns about player treatment, officiating, and league leadership, while others see it as part of the normal scrutiny that comes with being a star athlete. Whatever the case, the controversy has reached a new level.
I definitely think the expectations of being a number one pick are brutal, especially if you have any type of height or like media coming out of college. They're just brutal. And then I don't think it helps being a 5'8" white girl coming into the league with 85% black women that want to take your head off. Like, just straight up, right? Like, that's just what it is. And I didn't know. Me, happy-go-lucky, walking into the locker room like, hey, like, I didn't know. I learned the hard way. But that's real. That's what it is. And I think that it would have been better in some ways because I would have been a little bit more under the radar. But in other ways, I definitely think that, having that type of struggle and adversity has prepared me for the moment I'm in now.
No question.
To understand why this debate, analysts and media outlets continue debating the league's direction, making this one of the most talked about stories in basketball today. To understand why this debate has become so intense, many commentators point to growing tensions within the league over the past several months. Some fans believe Clark has received unusually physical treatment on the court and have questioned whether officiating has been consistent, while others disagree with that interpretation. Critics argue the league should have done more to address concerns about player safety and physical play.
They believe those. But the discussion has become one of the biggest storylines surrounding the league this season.
Struggle and adversity has prepared me for the moment I'm in now.
So she let it be known. When you come in here and you're white and you're popular, you got media. Oh, no, they don't like that. And the type of media Kelsey Plum had in comparison to Caitlin Clark is nothing. So that's why you see all the vitriol, all the hate, all the jealousy. That's why you see it. It oozes through their pores. And she let it be known. She somewhat dealt with this firsthand. She was the NCAA all-time leading scorer before Caitlin Clark broke her record. She came into the league with some level of clout, not nearly to the level of what Caitlin Clark did, but even she went through what she went through. So you can already know what Caitlin Clark is dealing with all of these women hating. You had Cheryl Swoops and a bunch of people taking shots and hating on her from the door before she even got there. Lexi Brown, Cheryl Swoops, all of this stuff, Diana Taurasi. And Kelsey Plum is putting it out there. If you're white and you're popular, they hate you. They hate you, bro. And the fact that, and also, her and Caitlin Clark are also straight.
But many issues have fueled frustration among fans and players, especially as Clark's popularity has continued to drive record attention to the WNBA. Whether those concerns reflect a broader pattern remains a matter of debate, but the discussion has become one of the biggest storylines surrounding the league this season. But many believe the situation reached a new level when Kelsey Plum publicly shared her perspective. Her comments quickly spread across social media, adding fuel to an already heated debate. Supporters argued she raised important questions about player treatment, officiating, and the pressure surrounding the league's biggest stars. The reaction across the sports world was immediate. Analysts,
the worst people to have pick award winners, all-stars, are the players. They're too invested. They're jealous. Can you hear this? Is this on? Players are jealous of each other. If you think this is just Caitlin Clark, I got news for you. In 2017, the NBA said, all right, let's let the players vote on the All-Star in the NBA. Let's let the players vote as well. Fans, media, and players. Kelvin, can I give you the number?
Yep.
324 players cast a vote in 2017 for the All-Star game, the first time ever the players voted for the All-Star game. LeBron James, 128 players did not vote for LeBron James.
The players be hating. The players just be hating, man. I mean, I'm sure it happens in other leagues, because I remember situations in the NBA where it happened. I feel like this whole Caitlin Clark thing be on another level, though, man. For real, for real.
They're jealous of each other. And every chance they get to screw each other, they will do it. Over pettiness. It was a pause.
That was a pause. I was going to let it ride.
Many
fans and media personalities weighed in, with many debating whether the WNBA needs greater transparency and more consistent officiating. Others disagreed, saying the controversy had been overstated. Regardless of where people stand, the discussion has become one of the biggest topics in basketball, placing even more attention on the league. Many commentators argue the league now faces an important business challenge. Recent growth has led to major investments, including arena upgrades, new television deals, and long-term sponsorship agreements built around rising fan interest. Following the latest controversy, some analysts believe public confidence has been affected.
They believe that plays a role, that this white girl showing up on the WNBA scene, being supported the way that she is. You know, in an NBA deal, you just got did a collective bargaining agreement, and you're talking about salaries that could escalate to $200,000-$300,000. But Caitlin Clark make about $16 million because of her off the court endorsements and stuff like that. That you have a lot of people believing that's a strong source of resentment, and that is playing a role in what they're seeing transpire on the court with her. So do you still hold to maintain that position, comparing the Lisa Leslie, the Skylar Diggins, what they endured to what Caitlin Clark is doing, knowing that there are people that are questioning that?
I think that because we are women competing, particularly playing basketball, there are different level of societal expectations of how we should compete, meaning, you know, when we go out there and compete, we're going to be competitive. Someone's that it girl. Like if I'm playing against Asia Wilson, I'm going to try to show my best game and try to knock her down, because I want to, like, that's the only way that you elevate your own, right? And so, like, I think there are these expectations of how we compete and how when the game is done that we carry that over. I'll tell you this. I was the first one when Caitlin dropped her blue, beautiful shoe. I was in the comments. I was like, hey, Caitlin, this is fire, because we understand, as you mentioned, the rising tide lifts all boats. When she brings eyeballs and brands and sponsorships to the WNBA, everybody eats. I think every player is excited. And it's not just Caitlin, it's also Angel. When she walks in Fashion Week, now people are getting clothing brand deals. Like, just because we compete this way doesn't mean we conduct ourselves behind closed doors a different way.
Biggest challenges yet. And they argue the concerns can no longer be ignored. If you think these issues deserve more attention, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and help this video reach more basketball fans. Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this discussion interesting, share the video with others who follow the WNBA. The conversation is still developing, and new reports continue to emerge. Be sure to watch the next video on your screen, where we break down the latest updates, reactions, and analysis surrounding this ongoing story.